We'll keep you out. Making sure it's back working again. Let's see what happens. All right. Or at least YouTube looks good so far.
Yeah, everything looks like it's there. And it popped up on everyone's yeah, okay. That looks good. Let's see.
That it sucks. Because we had like a few people in here.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. We'll miss out on all those comments.
Those extra views. That's all those comments. That was a lot of comments.
Yeah.
You're back. Yeah. I don't know. So we wind up getting a message on our Streamyard, and it pretty much like, hey, we kicked you out of YouTube. It crashed. And then we were trying to get it back without starting over, but we just started over.
So it's funny because like as soon as you go into edit anything, it just kicked us out. I was like, all right. So
yeah. So
it happens. Anyway, so where were we?
Hold on, let me share it to everywhere first.
Yeah, kind of get all the people back.
Tell people, hey.
Yeah, give it a couple minutes to make sure it don't happen again.
Good call, because I'm going to share it too.
Yeah. Oh man. Danny, I didn't know you were a Marine too, because I know you work in police force.
Yes, sir. I spent 6 years in the Corps.
Oh, thank you for your service, man. Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day for sure.
Thank you. That's on Tyrone Magnus.
Well, you don't be listening to him. Everything he say, you talking about the Marines all the time.
I know I heard you said you're a police officer, but I didn't know. I don't know.
Cool, man.
Oh, here we go. We got Ty in the house. What's up, Ty?
Ty, what's going on, buddy?
That's Tyrone Magnus.
Tyrone Magnus?
That's real Tyrone Magnus?
I doubt it. Because you had something else as your profile pic not too long ago. Yeah, Drew's back in here.
What?
Mom Bear
he is covering presidential election hard now, buddy.
Oh my!
Who's that? Tyrone?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yep.
Collector man.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Right.
Woke.
T, what's up? Got Terrence in the house.
T.
that is fun. every other thing he says is like, that's woke. Terrence, what's up, Terrence?
What, Terrence?
Oh. So we're just kind of giving it another minute or so, but I think it looks okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're good.
Yeah,
like most of the gang's back.
Yeah, but it was just wild because like I have like our YouTube studio thing here, and it was excellent connection, like no problems, no issue, and then it just
so it still says live because I had studio up here.
Yeah,
I had everything on all four of these screens, and I was like, there's no problems, and then we're going.
So I was trolling Dre, so I put a Tyrone as my profile pic. Oh man, thought my service went out. Yeah, you're like, wow,
that's what I thought. I was like, man, did I forget to pay the bill?
Everyone went to go check the internet. What happened? Something with YouTube. It just turned us off. Basically, it's like error and then
ghost in the machine.
Yeah. So we were trying to get it back without starting over, but we just want to start over. Yeah. Well. And then Kyle's in the house. What's up? So what's happened? Instead of record, that was your shortest life. It was.
Was that a Rugrats mug?
No, Scooby Doo.
Oh Lord!
Mystery Machine.
I love that.
You're not a Scooby Doo fan, Danny?
It's okay. I'm more of a Bugs Bunny fan.
I
Fair enough.
respect it too. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I respect that. But if I like Supernatural, it only makes sense to me to like Scooby Doo. I mean, come on.
Or Zoinks. Oh my God! Shut up, Scooby.
Well, then you
Because
like,
we all know
later you
great
find
things
out.
speak English. You know, that's just what it is.
And I'm telling you, I must was slow as a child. 'Cause I never got the vibe that they were potheads until I was well into my adult.
I was
And
saying
it's
late teens, probably around the time the live action movie.
like, why is these
came
suckers
out.
always hungry?
Mhm.
They can eat everything.
Even the dog's talking. Why is the dog talking?
He's high like in half baked, flying out the window. So the phone crashed or something.
Yeah, like what? Those winks. What did Terrence say? They turned off the electricity like in Crown Point of Gotham. They were Oz the thing. You got to fix.
Oz went and got it done. I
Yeah.
can't. You didn't save anything, Oz, because you still killed my favorite character. It's not fair.
I'm gonna tell you, it was necessary, man. But I did not like that he killed Victor and
I don't
man.
know. It was necessary, yes, but
Let's just jump back into it. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that was a great segue, Terrence. So let's just get back into it now with the Penguin. I don't remember where we were at.
I'm just going because I know I was supposed to talk about what I thought about the first of the show. I enjoyed the show. I thought it was good from week to week to week. All the characters were really well thought out, well explained, and you understood Oz for who he was. And once again, you had to put yourself back into reality that he's not a good guy. So that was done very well, 100%. This last finale was epic. There's so many things that when we talked about Selena Kyle, you know, Catwoman being Sophia's half sister, so now Sophia is going to be back in there. So it's not like you're going to lose her. You know, we talked about Basil Carlo, Eve Carlo. You know, got Clayface. We might have two Clayface. You know, in there. Then the idea that Oz had to kill Vic, and even if he didn't want to kill Vic, he had to kill Vic because he feels like his weakness, because he did love him.
That's what he did.
He loved him. And
I think
killing Vic killed his humanity. He became that monster now.
Yeah. I think when he said, I think he was contemplating, but when Vic starts saying, "Man, we're family," he's like,
that was game over. Because
if he would have said that, he might would have spared him. But when he said that, you could see the look in his face. He put his arm around him. I was like, man, I thought he was gonna shoot him. But
I didn't think Oz was even strong enough to just choke out Vic. I was like, bro, you're not gonna just choke me out, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the strength of that girl.
You superhero strength now too. Like, dude, no, you ain't gonna just choke me out.
You got that penguin strength.
I guess, man. You waddle. I understand you waddling and stuff. What the hell is that?
Hey, anybody that can take that beating he took and stab to the gut, you got some kind of intestinal fortitude.
Yeah, right. But at first I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, he's gonna like shoot him, but it was way more like as the viewer, way more impactful. Him strangling him, and him just calling him out every time, like stop. You know,
and he's begging for his life.
Oh man, like I don't know how you guys. Once I was watching that, I was like thrown back, and I was just like the whole time. I'm like, wow, that is hard to watch, but on purpose is just.
It didn't make it hard for me until the end. Where after he killed him and he threw the body on the ground,
he
went through his pockets
in the war, took his money, like he mugged him or something. And start this crazy thing again.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it real quick.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But the fact that he mugged him, took the money, took his license. I thought he might even hold on to his license maybe as a
sentimental.
A souvenir. You know, hey, I want to keep you here. We did it together.
But do you think he did that to make it look like maybe it was a mugging?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think he thought it out. So I think there's always a thought in his mind, and then he said, "Okay, you know, I got to make this happen because now he is too close. You know, he already got rid of his mother. So like the only thing keeping him any part of his humanity during this entire show was Vic and his mom. Vic and his mom over and over and over again.
Yeah,
And once he
basically had to kind of
he
purge
kind of
himself of that.
yeah, he snipped that connection with his mom. The only thing he had to do now was snip that connection with Vic.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was, and it was almost full circle from when they met. He said, I'll kill you. And they had this huge, unbelievable relationship to the point where they felt like brothers. And then they talked about what he did to his brothers.
And
he
kept that from Victor. He kept that part of him from Vic.
So
and
Vic
also too,
like
man,
family. Yeah.
Vic pulled his butt out the fire 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, God.
See, but I don't even think Oz thinks he killed his brothers. I think he lied to himself so much, he tricked himself, that it was an accident. Because we saw him do it a few times, with Sal. Once Sal had the heart attack, he goes, "No, I beat you, I killed you, I did." It's like he's almost like convincing himself, and he needs to tell himself that lie, and then it becomes truth, And we've seen him do that a few times, where like the same thing when they're going to the hospital. Obviously he's not gonna tell him the truth, but he's just he lies so much that I think sometimes the truth is his lie, for him. He's like, no, this is for me.
How do you kill Victor by water?
I need it to be true.
I didn't get that.
By the river.
By water. Okay, I got you.
By the water.
Like next to the water.
Yeah.
I got you.
But
I got it.
I don't know. I think he knew he killed his brothers. I think he realized what he did.
Okay, maybe I'm flagging.
Just you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I'm laggy right now. Yeah.
But no, I think he knew he killed his brothers.
But I mean, if you've ever been like filmmaking, you think?
Yeah, I
the
think
mom
he
knew that.
He knew. I think
the
he
mom
knew
was a sick puppy too.
I know
She's
she
a
was.
sick puppy. Because your sons don't come back, you don't get excited, you don't get bad of shape. You know something. Then you plot to kill him,
dude. That's crazy. She had it all set up for him to be killed. You go on a ride, a long ride with him. We'll make this night really epic for you. I was like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
You guys, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to clean up my.
When I said that, that's what I said to myself. I got a 6 sense of humor tank. I'm sorry.
I'm all laggy, so I have no idea what you said.
Yeah, close all those windows now.
That's what I was doing right now.
That's what he said. No, but I think that's what we saw, and it was a connection between Oswald, the man, and Oswald, the monster, and we were seeing the transformation from being the man who had humanity still left in him, and then when he killed Vic, he killed that last ounce of humanity he had left, his last connection to anyone he cared about. He killed it, so now he's just a monster. He's the king of New York. He's everything that you think he wanted to get to, and dude, that's unbelievable.
What really amazing about this character, man, he was so quick on his feet. I've seen people like be very adaptable, but man, he's like a chameleon. His name said the penguin. It should be the chameleon. That sucker, man, he thinks quick on his feet. He don't miss a beat. He don't even stutter. The way he put together when he went to that courthouse and told that man all that stuff, I was like, "Dog, did he set that up? Because you can't tell whether he's setting stuff up." Because mom said it. She said, "Man, the mom told girl, you will never be able to beat him because he's always 2 or 3 steps ahead of you." Man, he is playing chess. And the rest of these suckers is playing checkers. And I've never seen the penguin that smart. I've never seen him, even in the comic books, he was more, like I said, kind of goofy, all that quack stuff. That's what I remember. None of this, man. It's straight up. It was masterful how they wrote this. So I definitely hope that.
Do you think he's a sociopath? Did she create a sociopath, or was
Yes,
he
she
born
did.
sociopath?
I think he was
because he
already
killed
born
his
like
brother
that, though.
before she did any of these things.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
was dealing in the underworld too, because she was the bookie for that gangster.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
So
her
he
other
was
son
seeing
turned into a sociopath from that.
No, it don't always happen like that. Like I got
But
right now, I got 4 siblings. I'm the 5th one. 4 of us never spent a night in jail. The 5th one, that's his second home. So I mean, same parents, same. So,
But
I don't know.
nature versus nurture.
It'd also be like a way to adapt to the issue he had, like he's already being made fun of. He's now,
Mhm.
he's he's got the I don't know, the leg problem, so now he's walking around with this big chunk of metal, making noise, walking funny. It could have been like a way to adapt, to kind of like you're gonna make fun of me, well, I'm gonna be smarter and I'm gonna get you where it hurts.
I mean, to do that to your brothers who really didn't do anything.
Yeah, was not
to them.
mean spirited to you at all. Was not bullying you or picking at you.
Loving him, the older
yeah.
brothers taking you places, sharing all this stuff. That just means I think he was born a monster.
Yeah. So he's saying, so Chance say in the comics, he killed 3 of his brothers, one by poison, hit and run, and the other by drawing in Gotham River. Do you guys know Oswald also killed his dad? ? I don't know. Like, I don't know too much about the Penguin because, like Danny said, a lot of times it's kind of goofy, and he was never like my favorite.
Yeah, they portrayed him as a goofball. I mean,
yeah, like Danny DeVito was cool, but that's what I always remember, like a little, with all the umbrellas and shit. So
yeah, that
I was he was very high life. He had a lot of high life stuff. He was a criminal mastermind. I remember all those things, and I thought that kind of if you throw Vic as one of his brothers, this show killed 3 brothers,
mm-hmm.
the 2 that he grew up with, and the one he made along the way.
I thought this Vic was going to be that. And they got another guy, Victor Van something. He's like a hitman or something.
I also thought he was going to be a hitman. Yes.
That's what I thought it was make him that one. Victor Van Zandt or something is his name.
Victor
like
Zsasz.
Zsasz, yeah. That's what I thought Victor was going to become.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so too.
I kind of always had the feeling they were going to kill him off. I didn't for a while. Like I didn't think it was going to be at the hands of Oz himself. I thought like he was going to catch a stray or something like that.
Well, I mean, after he set up everyone else, all the other families to follow Oz, I thought that maybe they'll have a falling out, and Oz would try to do something, and then Vic would get away because he's still a young guy, and Oz is not like the Hulk. So like that's why I didn't understand. Like, how did he not be able to get out of his grip?
Chokehold, yeah.
There's no way that it should have went down that way.
He could have let him. He could have let that guy go back to his life. He could have set him up, let him go live his life instead of killing that cat.
I thought he was going to send him to California the entire time. I thought he was going to say, "It's time. I can't go with you. You can't stay here anymore. But I do have love for you. Go see that girl. Here's a ticket. You need to leave right now."
But he gave him the chance. He's like, "Get out of here. Go." In the bathroom when they started selling the drugs and stuff like that. So that was his out. Then he made the choice. So then it was on Victor on being here and doing his stuff. I just thought, like, I really thought they were gonna hype up Victor to be something else because there was towards the beginning. I think right in the beginning of the episode, all the gang, guys come together and they pull up to the scene and they were all gonna like walk away. And Victor's the one who's like, "Oh, you're all cowards," and he starts to do his speech. But it don't go the way he wants it to go, So, but it's like they're giving him like a backbone, and he really cares about Oz, and he's becoming somebody important. And then for Oz just to like rip it away.
That's like the only point of the story. I know it's necessary because he said it. I can't have that weakness anymore because it's but
it's killing his humanity. Tell him going to
because you we gonna see Sophia again.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah,
we better.
Catwoman being her sister, her half sister.
See, I don't know why he didn't kill her. I would have smoked her, but
because he thought the worst thing for her, the worst thing for her was not killing her, but going back to Arkham. That's where she lost her mind. She hated that. That's a fate worse than death.
But not only that, like he had to give the city somebody to take the fall. You know, like he had to give somebody to the DA or whatever, so they could take the fall. So his hands had to stay clean because that was the whole point of him talking to that the congressman or whoever. He's like, you gotta stay clean. He's like, oh yeah, super clean. He's like, so and they weren't talking about clothes. Yeah, clean as a whistle. And they weren't talking about clothes. So
I thought that doctor got shot in the didn't the doctor pull up with her in the hangar?
No.
I also
thought still around.
No, I also thought the doctor got shot.
I did too.
But was the doctor ever there?
That's
I thought the doctor was there, and then he shot one guy 2 more times. I thought that was the doctor.
He had. My mind was always might have been a figment of her imagination. But then when he walked in the previous episode, he walked in with someone, and they introduced him, and that's what made me think, okay, he is there.
Yeah.
And then when he's talking to Oz's mom, that made me think that he is there. So,
yeah, he was sick puppy too.
Yeah, I don't think he's a figment of her imagination, like kind of a lot of people thought, and we thought. But I thought he got shot too.
Is he supposed to be Dr. Hugo Strange? Is that what he's supposed to be?
Not officially, but I wouldn't be surprised if they turn him into that. Because you don't get Theo Rossi just to be like, oh hey, you're just this random thing,
right?
Like he's a pretty big actor, especially in the comic book stuff. So, but I can see Hugo Strange for sure. And then shout out to Kenny. Appreciate you coming.
What up, Kenny?
Kenny.
Yeah, but like Ace said, Victor had to go. We just done seeing all the underlings take out their bosses. Oswald's time would come at some point as well. That's what I thought too.
I don't think we won't see him get killed on screen. I don't think we will.
No. That's the thing when he's thinking about what Vic he set up. He showed all the seconds in command killing the first command. And I said, I don't ever want to be that guy. I'm never going to have anyone that close to me to be able to do those things. But it wasn't just that. It's also the fact that Vic loved him.
Yep.
And also saw him as most vulnerable. So how could he become king of New York if he had someone who saw him crying at his mom's, Baba's mom, that saw him at his lowest points all the time? He could never be that guy. So he had to kill Vic to kill the vulnerability. Not even just someone he loves, but the vulnerability again. Someone who said, "I know you're not this kingpin. You're really a punk. You were crying about your mom and all this stuff. You have to kill that. You shared too much."
Yeah. It's just like how he just didn't care. You know what I mean? That was my thing. Like Colin Farrell, he just did it. And he's like, you're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. You're a good kid. And he's like still saying these things to him. And I was like, what? It's just like the callousness. And it proves that, because the whole episode, like he's being called a monster. He's being called the devil. And this was like the final act. You know what I mean? Like, like you said, like, he was your Jiminy Cricket in a sense. He didn't lead you down the right path, but he gave you that piece of humanity, so you kill it and become the villain. It was just, oh man, I knew it was coming in some way or form. I just didn't know it was going to be that way and done that way. And I was like, damn.
I thought he was going to make big, like he was going to tell him, I can't love you. And he does something like, every time I talk to you, it makes me vulnerable. And I can't worry about you saying my secrets. And then they cut out his tongue or something like that. Like they hold him and they cut out his tongue so he can't ever speak. And then he becomes this assassin later. He's another villain. He becomes this Batman villain. So that's what I thought we were going to get. And instead, he just by his hands, chokes him
They
out.
kinda-
I thought that's not real.
I like that better. I did not like the fact they kill him, but like I said, it's necessary for the story and it's necessary to keep growing the penguin. But
and it made sense because he kept his mom alive, right? Like he still kept her, even though he promised he'd kill her. He kept her alive. So I thought that he was doing the same thing to Vic. You know how vulnerable I am. I'm gonna keep you quiet by cutting out your tongue, but you're gonna still be here with me.
But he got in a dump.
What?
You got his mom in a dump.
Well, it's your penthouse.
It was a penthouse. It was.
I
It
guess
was
that's
called
what
the
I
whole
meant.
city.
Well, it ain't fixed up. It looked like
It ain't good.
Like an attic.
Yeah, pretty much. There was nothing in there. There was a lamp in the corner, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Yeah.
And that part where so she can hear him because she was crying at the end.
Yeah.
She just can't.
She's trying to trap inside her mind, and which she never wanted to do. She said, Oz, you must promise me if this ever happens to me, you kill me. And instead of killing her, he only thinks about himself. He's a monster again. There's also punishment for her for stabbing him. For telling me I hate you.
Yep.
It's also a punishment.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I thought he would have killed her to honor her wishes in front of Sophia, and then that would take the leverage. That's what I thought was going to happen. Well, he's going to shoot her to take his mom out, but it didn't.
But he's also very like Kenny says here, like they do a good job of saying like, no, these guys are not good. They're not anti-heroes. They're villains. They are bad people. And I think him doing that to his mom, I think him killing her would have been more merciful. Because like, oh, that's what she wanted. When she would start, her brain would go, she wanted me to kill her, blah blah blah. By him keeping her alive, that's even worse, man.
Sadistic.
Yeah.
But
it's also for him.
It's
also for him. Because I love you too much. I can't kill you.
Yeah, it's selfish on his part, but it's also like Brian said, he punishing her.
Punishing and say, hey, you might have been able to do more. I would have done more for you if you wouldn't have stabbed me in the front. If you didn't plot to kill me in front of everyone and let me know all these things. So now if she dies and someone kills her, he's no longer vulnerable to that.
Nope.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Terrence said, I hope Danny doesn't choke me out by the river because we are brothers. So I hope you don't do.
No, because I like my freedom too much, Bubba.
Talking about, man. Danny is a police officer. Danny can get away with it.
Negative.
The few police officers I know is like, I know all the spots to hide the bodies.
They never find that weapon. I can tell you that. Never.
And that's another thing. Oz didn't use a weapon.
His
hands dirty. There's no way they would have just choked me out, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe you got some of that Kingpin strength, I guess.
That's what it seemed like. It almost seemed they made him into like Kingpin. The strength, the idea that he's king of New York, he's become mayor one day. Do they go full Kingpin?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, the way that everything came together, with him like kind of eliminating the competition, getting Sophia locked back up, making that deal with the mayor to make himself look like not the mayor,
councilman.
It was like
counselor.
Congress, counselor or something.
Yeah, to make himself look like a legitimate businessman. Just the fact that he was playing chess, not checkers, just to ensure his his goal was reached. And
Sophie gave him a lot of his weapons. She sent that truck in there. Salvatore, he told when the body's gonna be found. I mean, she gave him a lot of stuff. He was just, like I said, man, quick on his feet. I've never seen nothing like that.
Yeah,
he was quick. He was always playing like Brian Man said, man. He playing chess. So good. I'm gonna get your checkmate before it moves. Go ahead, Sophie.
Yeah, it was kind of cool to just kind of see how everyone was constantly underestimating him.
Use that to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
He sure did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just kind of glad Sophia wind up not dying, because I did like Vic a lot. I don't know how much they could have used him in the sequel or in a movie. Sophia, I feel like she can be somebody that they can use in the Batman #2, or if they wind up doing like another season of something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got to show up in the Batman Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I was wanting her to get killed. You know the writing is good when you want the bad guy to kill another bad guy because you cheering for the bad guy. There are parts of this series I was cheering for the Penguin.
That's what I was going to ask you. Who are you cheering for? Sophia or the Penguin? Who set it all up?
I never cheer for Sophia. I always cheer for the Penguin. And I know he's bad. I mean, I know I was pulling
every way he's bad.
Right? Victor and the Penguin. I was pulling for them the whole time.
So you're just sitting there thinking about tossing me in the river. Terrence said. Yeah.
So on your license.
Yeah, on your driver's license. I'm with Kenny. Like I was cheering for Sophia at times. There's other times I was cheering for Oz to do stuff. I was kind of going back and forth.
I was always cheering for Vic.
Yeah. Yeah. I
cheered for Sophia when she blew the house up. Other than that, I didn't.
I thought that was stupid. I was like, dude, don't be lighting things on fire. Sell it.
I don't know why she did that.
Like you can give it to somebody. You could sold it to somebody. I'm like, man, that's can't.
I thought the house was promised to whoever brought Vic to her.
Exactly.
Land. Yeah, that would have pissed me off. Look, I done went out here and did this work. You done run up this $10 million house.
Have the house whatever's left when I'm done with. Like, oh no, I gotta kill you, Sophia.
Yeah, I just like all the crime bosses are all like dickheads. Like the second like shit falls through with Penguin, they're in Sophia's house.
Oh yeah,
talking to her. I was like, it hasn't even been like a day. Like you're doing this all the same day because you're just like all right, who's gonna help us next? Kind of
part that ain't realistic because I've always heard the Yakuza, how you pronounce it. Them cats ain't they play on a whole different level, and they were like bowing down to her. I don't think that's realistic.
Nah, yeah.
If you feel like you see vulnerability, why would you just kill her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when they're outnumbered in the house. I didn't see any of her guys in the house. It was all them.
I mean, the butler was outside the car.
Man, I would have smoked her straight in the house and take it. There you go. Bye.
Wow. Cheering for Penguin and Victor. Got it.
If that was the case, why didn't Sophia just get on the plane even after Penguin got away? She just got on the plane like, all right, whatever. I'm out. Two fingers.
Yep. Like for me, I knew she was gonna lose right from the beginning because she wasn't playing the same game that Penguin was playing. Penguin was playing a game where he's like, I want control of the city. And she was just like, I want Oz. Like they're not doing the same thing. I mean, like she's going after him no matter what, while he's got the bigger picture, So, and when you're able to do that, when you have somebody chasing you and want that revenge, I'm sure, and as smart as Oz was, he used it,
Shoot.
for the most part.
I knew she's going to lose because of the title, Penguin. It wasn't Sophia.
Yeah,
it was the Penguin.
I know it was Penguin going to get you. He's going to be the dude.
I said he's going to be on top, but I want to see the journey. But I knew he was going to come out on top.
Yeah, and Terrence, you're right. Yeah, they were the triads. It was more than they were Yakuza. Yeah. Yeah, the triads. I forgot about that. But
are y'all happy with the bat signal when you ever seen Bruce on there? Maybe not Batman, but that's Bruce.
In hindsight, the way that they handled it with the bat signal showing up at the end, I liked that. I kind of almost liked it more than Batman himself showing up. In hindsight, the way they kind of wrapped it up, because you'd assume, like we've talked about, Batman, like so much stuff was kind of going down we're asking ourselves, where the hell is Batman?
I don't think he cared about anything until like 7 and 8 when he started blowing the blocks. That's the only time he actually would care even a little bit. Because remember, this is still after what the Riddler did, and all of Gotham is in shambles. So he has a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, this is year two now. This is his second year being as Batman. So I don't think he got his footing, but I don't think he is the Batman we used to see him like he's on top of everything. I think he's starting to learn that process. But this is definitely putting him on his radar when he sees the Falcone family gone and what was the other name of the family? Something sort of S. Salvatore or whatever. Both of those have been wiped out. So that's definitely on his radar.
Marconi.
Yeah.
Marconi. Yeah. So both of those are definitely wiped out. And then you know the connection he has.
I don't think he even cares about that because it's just gangsters kill gangsters. But it's the blowing up of a block. It's the buildings falling up on innocent people. Because Sophia killed innocent people with that bomb.
Oh yeah, big time.
Not just the people that are underneath there. Everyone around there still got affected. People were being pulled out of rubble. So she killed a lot. But they said at the beginning that there's never the Marconis and the Falcons, but they're never going to or the Maronis and the Falcons, they're never going to have Batman in it. So Lawrence LaFranc said at the beginning, Batman's not going to be in the show. But I think putting the Bat Signal or maybe seeing the Batmobile or something to that effect would have been good.
Yeah, they could have done Bruce Wayne maybe at a charity event, or they could have done the Commissioner, or what it does. What if? That'd have been cool to see him too, Commissioner Gordon.
That would have been cool.
Yep.
Yeah, because is he commissioner in the Batman?
Because the other commissioner got killed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wound up taking it right at the end by the end of the movie. Yeah, I'm cool with not seeing Batman, but I would have the gun would have been, or the car would have been cool, but the signal I thought was pretty solid. And Kenny saying,
"Can you imagine if they had the Batman song playing in the background?"
That would have been cool. Or like a couple notes of it,
What song did the Batman even use? I don't remember.
It was that instrumental by Michael Giacchino, however you say
the same one from the original Batman.
Was it the from the '89? Okay,
it was different.
Yeah,
it was Michael Keaton one, a little bit different than that.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't
even the animated series. I would have did the animated series one.
Yeah. Don't touch that unless you're doing the animated series in live action.
Yeah,
don't touch it.
You can't do the animated series in live action.
No.
No.
Terrence saying the Bat Signal was epic. Yep. Yeah, the gun. I don't know what I'm thinking. Think about the 1939 Batman. Think of Red Hood, right?
Have you ever seen that? Oh, you're talking about something hard to watch. Oh my goodness.
I don't think I've seen that.
You're not missing nothing.
Okay.
You're not missing nothing. They ain't even in a Batmobile. They in like a regular car.
So they say it did play somewhere around the end of the show.
Okay.
I think it was the animated series Batman.
I have to watch the episode again. Because I don't remember too much of the soundtrack of the show. The show didn't have a lot of
still the song
soundtrack music kind of stuff going on.
With Oz, so he's playing when he was dancing with Eve, who was dressed like his mom at the end. That was still playing when you saw the Bat Signal.
Yeah. That's what I remember. But yeah, I mean, where do you see Penguin next? And I mean, I'm not saying in Batman 2. We already know in Batman 2. In the story, like, is he going to become mayor? Is he going to be running for mayor? Are they going to do like the Batman Returns kind of thing where he runs for mayor like Danny DeVito's Penguin did? Or does he?
I think he's going to be a big nightclub owner like that. The Iceberg Lounge. He's gonna clean up his act. Still do dirty stuff, but he's gonna like separate himself from it. I don't think he's gonna be a mayor.
Or at least have the Iceberg Lounge owner kind of as as his front, you know.
Yep.
See
Wash his money.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that he would be some club owner, start being a club for high society.
Yep.
That's what really cleans up his overall act,
his image.
His image. He uses the top hat, uses the cane, all of those things because he's being a club owner for this unbelievable high society. You know, this is Gotham. He reinvented the area.
You see him driving that purple Phantom now. He went from
I was like, y'all see that as a Phantom? I was like, oh, I see.
Right.
Nobody wrote.
What do you have it for?
That was his car because
it was just a purple like Pontiac or something like that.
No, it was like an Audi or something.
It was like an Audi. Yeah.
Was it an Audi?
It was a nice car. I mean, it ain't no Phantom, but it was.
I think it was a Lexus.
It might have been a Lexus. Yeah. You know, but yeah, he had the top hat. He didn't wear it, but he carried it. So
it's a Maserati.
I got my. Was it Maserati?
It's Maserati.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it had a pitchfork on the grill.
Yep.
That's right.
I'm looking at the pitchfork, and that's why I was like, it's Maserati.
Yeah. So,
the Trident, not pitchfork. The Trident.
You're right. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I said
you're right. Trident is the right word for it. 100%.
Yeah. So you guys think high end club guy? What do you think?
Then you're gonna get that whatever that drug was. How they mushrooms? He's probably gonna. I guarantee he done got that formulated down. So he'll probably bring that back and start selling that and stuff. And staying far away from the dirty side, but it's close enough to profit from it and run from it. But I think he's gonna, like Brand said, do that Iceberg Lounge. That's gonna be his thing.
It kind of makes me wonder how far after where the Batman Part 2 is going to take place. Is it going to take place right after this? Is there going to be a little bit of a time jump?
I want a time jump, at least 2
I want a time jump too. Yeah, and the
Penguin won't even have to be the main character. He could be like somebody Batman goes get information from or something.
Yeah, I think he's very much going to still be a side character. In the second one.
Yeah.
Well,
like Collector was saying, there is the article that just came out like earlier today, and I think Colin Farrell said something. He was going to be 6 to 8 scenes.
He agreed to it. Is the article that just came out?
Oh, because I read something in IGN earlier today where he said he's going to be in 6 to 8 scenes in it, and he signed on for a third movie. Well, I don't think they said movie, said project. So
how old is Colin Farrell?
Yeah,
so
he's not too old.
We talked about this when we first jumped on, me and Brandman, that Warner Brothers is throwing a lot of money for a second season, throwing it towards him. He hadn't decided yet, but I think it was at 9. No, this is 8:15. Article came out saying that they're going to do a season 2 of the Pink because he's not in the Batman 2 that much.
No. Yeah, because he's not going to be the main bad guy in the movie. So,
yeah, we discussed it earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but I think he's going to go for mayor. I think he's going to use Vic's death as a way to we need to clean up the streets, kind of shit.
I think that's going to be at the end of Batman 2.
I think it's going to be during Batman 2.
He's only going to.
Yeah, that's all you need for somebody in the background that's running for mayor, because he's not going to be the main character, but he's going to show up. He's going to be on TV. He's going to be stuff like that. So he's going to be there setting up other stuff because he's still he's like the crime lord who's going to be the crime lord and the mayor. So he gets the double dip. And I think that's what it's going to be.
I see more for in credit type of thing. That we see him through it, you see him still being around the movie, but not really being involved. And at the end, in credit, you start seeing him run for mayor, or you see a paper headline that says
the strings and stuff.
Yeah. Penguin to
I think they're gonna do it through it's gonna come out. It's like, oh, the congressman, blah blah blah, is gonna be is doing is back in, Oswald Cobblepot, and then I think he's gonna change his name too, because Oz Cobb is gonna be the bad guy. Oswald Cobblepot is gonna be the politician.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're gonna go with, so because that's what they did in Batman Returns, like the
That's why I don't think
Penguin.
they're gonna go the same way.
I mean, they do it in the comic books, so
Yeah, that's why I don't think they're gonna.
yeah. So, but then that's an easy way to have him in the background. He's on TV a lot. He, see some press conferences, so now he, Batman has to keep an eye on that while he's dealing with, Clayface and whoever else Mr. Freeze or whoever else they decide to go with. So,
at least they didn't gender bend like they did in that new animated Batman.
Animated
Crusaders.
Batman Cape Crusader.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was what I was gonna ask you. Talking about like gender bending, what if they do actually gender bend and Clayface is Eve?
I don't think I would have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't think she will be. I think they will have.
I don't think she will be, but
I think there will be a brother that comes in. That's something that they learn when they're kids, how to be different people. Something they brought up with. She was there with a brother, and then whatever Penguin does to Eve is what's going to trigger Clayface to come back. So,
yeah, I think because it's in this Elseworld kind of world, you have a little bit more freedom to do things if you want to do it. If it's in the real, I guess the 616, if it's even that in the DCU universe, you want to keep things as is. But these Elseworlds, I think that's when you can kind of go what if a little bit and do different things and still not really cause such uproar. So her being a female Clayface wouldn't bother me. I'll keep the Joker, Riddler, Penguin. Those are, to me, are the triad of the bad guys in the Batman's rogue gallery. So I would keep them true. For the rest of them, I would let it roll.
What's up, John? So John's saying Court of Owls. That might work too.
That would fit into this universe.
It'll fit to its timeline right now.
Yep.
Yeah. That I think that might be the best way to go. That might be the Court of Owls might be the best.
Raj Al Ghul would fit too. Because we don't know nothing about where he went and get his training from.
There was a throwaway line in the Batman that Alfred taught him, like when he was in the hospital. He said something to the effect of like, "I taught you to fight," or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they went with Alfred was
they're going with
badass.
Alfred being his teacher.
Yeah,
Pennywise, basically. They went the Pennywise, series thing.
Yeah. Was that good? I never watched that.
Pennyworth.
Yeah, Pennyworth. I said Pennywise.
I never watched it.
I saw
it didn't really grab my attention.
2 episodes, but it was like exactly what you guys are saying. It's kind of like I kind of fell asleep during it. So. But I mean, he was a badass. Just wasn't very entertaining all the time.
Wasn't he MI6?
Something like that.
Yeah,
he was like some like badass, like spy or
British intelligence or something like that.
Yeah, that was okay. Yeah. Well, Harry Kane said there's no way Batman this young should be dealing with the Court of Owls. He should be Batman for a while.
But that's why you guys said it should be a time jump.
Yeah, it should be a time jump.
I would time jump at least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So now he has a few things under his belt. And especially if they're not going to go with a third, like this is not going to be 3 movies. If you're not going to give them a trilogy, this is going to be Elseworld, and they're talking about the Batman 2 being it, then they need to do a time jump.
Yeah.
I'll never see where he would go and ask the Joker for advice. I didn't care for that in the movie.
I didn't mind that. It reminded me of like a Hannibal Lecter type of situation kind of thing,
The deleted scene.
Yeah, the deleted scene.
No, it was in the movie.
Oh, he talked to Riddler.
He talked to Joker, and I see it in the theater. Yeah, he did.
I thought that was a deleted scene.
Well, it must be deleted in the theater because that's where I saw that. Because I've never watched it on TV.
I don't think I remember him talking to the Joker. I remember the Joker being there as a in credit.
Yeah, I
scene.
remember him talking to the at the end of the movie,
Riddler
right,
and Joker.
Yeah, Riddler and Joker talking in separate cells.
Before I
That I
seen
do.
All you heard
Batman
was
went-
laughing in the cell or whatever next to him.
Yeah, but before then, Batman went and visited the Joker, if I'm not mistaken. I know I saw that
Yeah,
somewhere.
I don't remember seeing that in the theater. I remember it like being a deleted scene that was put online like a week or two after the movie's release.
Yeah. I know it's in the movie. I just don't know if I remember it.
They might have added it in
Yeah.
like the director's cut or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's. I know it's in my Blu-ray. Like, but I don't know if that's. It might be
Yeah, 'cause we watched the whole thing. I remember that.
Yeah,
We were like, why was I remember us saying why wasn't this in the movie?
yeah,
Mhm.
'Cause it was cool.
it's for sure.
And I remember you get kind of a better look at the Joker, and he like literally looked like someone who fell in a vat of acid.
Yeah, all jacked up.
Yeah.
Well, here King
Patches
said,
of hair missing.
I heard people say Penguin will be 5-6 scenes to indicate that he won't be in it that much. How many scenes do people think villains typically get? Also, scenes are not one size fits all. True. He said really only showed up 5 or 6 scenes on time.
Yeah, but he was also the main villain. He said he wasn't going to be the main villain.
No,
so
he's not going to be the villain.
that. I don't think that's going to be the same way.
But 5 or 6 times is a decent amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like to be on screen.
Yeah, but what if you have a beginning in the movie because it's connected tissue? You have an end credit that's 2, and then 3 times throughout the movie, as in him. The Batman's really getting on his nerves because he hasn't got to him. You know, he doesn't know he's a crime boss. He's just getting on his nerves, messing up his process of doing things. And then that's why we got Penguin season 2. Because if he's the main bad guy, then we're going to end this. Like it ends too much. What's the point of having Penguin season 2?
Yeah, no, he's not gonna be the main bad guy, but I think he's gonna be in it enough where it's gonna bug. I mean, shit. How many times was Penguin in the first one? It was probably only 5 or 6 times, and he wasn't the main bad guy in that movie.
The first time we see him was when Batman goes to the club and he fights the twins, and then he go in there and he talk to them. Then we see him again when Catwoman is trying to steal the money from him. Then we see him again in the car chase. Then we see him when Batman kidnaps him and takes him to the tower with Commissioner Gordon. We try to figure out that, and then we see him one more time when that person shoots Carmine.
Yeah,
That's the last time we see him.
And then the final shot of
and 4 or 5.
of him kind of just overlooking Gotham after the flooding.
Yeah, and I think the longest time he spoke was in the club, if I'm not mistaken. We're like,
yeah,
you're the real thing,
right.
huh? You're the real thing.
That in the interrogation scene.
The interrogation was probably a lot. Those were the 2 biggest scenes he was in for sure.
So that's about 5 times or 5, 6 times, right?
And he probably got paid
the same type of thing.
$8 or $10 million for that. Any day.
Yeah. Although, like, for somebody like Colin Farrell, or for somebody to go through all that makeup and only be in a few scenes, I would like, make it worth it.
Yeah, you better have me in the movie for real.
Yeah, or I'm doing all this in a day.
I know what y'all gonna say. But I gotta ask this question. Did any of y'all see Gotham? The television
Watched
show
like the
Gotham?
first 2 seasons.
No,
I don't know how
I
many times I saw it.
I love this. I love that Penguin. This Penguin is much better. But to me, the guy that played the Penguin in there, man, he had it square on. The limp, the sociopath. He's had a love for his mother. So I like. Well, I don't know. People make you crazy. I like it. I like these 2 versions of the Penguin better than the Danny DeVito Penguin. I didn't
care for Danny DeVito.
I love Danny DeVito.
You love that Penguin?
Loved it.
It's
not my favorite iteration of the Penguin, but it was just fun.
The deformity was over the top.
I think it was too much. It wasn't Batman to me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, Burton.
But then at the same point, you gotta say like you didn't like Catwoman either because same situation as the Penguin in that movie.
Michelle Pfeiffer was fine.
Michelle Pfeiffer was sexy.
I'm not saying she was sexy or not.
And,
I'm just saying
that's
that
all the
character,
Catwoman need to be was fine. I'm okay.
You know,
with
she's
that.
licking herself and doing, you know, cartwheels and shit.
Putting the bird in her mouth.
You talking about all those other things sound good to me, except for the bird.
Yeah. For the world it was, it fit. You know what I mean? There's no other version of the Penguin where he's gonna bite somebody's nose off. You know what I mean? Like the little grunts and shit. He's like, you know, like that was awesome, man. That was so good. But he was a penguin. He was like mutated. You know.
Yeah. What is blood looking green or black looking?
It was weird.
It was like really, really dark purple.
Like a mutant or something.
Yeah. So, you know, but it fit for what they were trying to do. You know, like that penguin wouldn't make sense in this show. You know, it just
more grounded. Batman.
Yeah. You know, but I just wanted to see some little hints. They gave him the top hat. I thought at one point he was gonna open up the door and grab an umbrella. You know, but it wind up. What was he opened the door and I think that's when he went up to see his mom or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
You can tell they use the same sets because that's the same hotel in the John Wick movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They use that for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I was like, that's a John Wick hotel there.
Yeah. It was no one's bad mouthing the Catwoman. She was awesome. I loved Michelle Pfeiffer in it. I love that version of her too, where she had the 9 lives too, which was stupid, but it was awesome. Again, it made sense for that world.
My favorite Catwoman was from the 1966 Bat.
Eartha Kitt?
That one. Not Eartha Kitt, the other one. And not
Julie
Newmar. Yeah, she was my favorite. I didn't like Eartha Kitt. She was like perfect.
Yeah.
Sit out.
I just always saw the Penguin as more gangster, more of high society, he dressed up a certain way. So I didn't understand the Danny DeVito wilding around and actually being part Penguin. I was like, this is some crazy crap. Because this is not why I saw. And once again, it's more because I'm a comic book person, right? So
that is comic book. What are you talking about? That's like straight from the
I have 5 series of comic books that he's not a penguin.
No, they switch it. They switch it back and forth.
It's like I that's not, you know, I don't have, you know, the storyteller. The one is he's always high society doing, you know, even white collar crimes, and he doesn't run. He runs the club. The
iceberg.
The iceberg. Yeah, he that's what I always had. You know, so when I saw that, I was like, I guess
he may have the nose, but in the comic books, I don't remember him having the deformed fingers. And all that kind
he
of
has
stuff.
a long nose.
Yes, like a long kind of hooked nose.
Yeah.
Not the whole beak, but like a long nose.
Yeah.
Like on the cartoons, I don't know if you remember the one, the Justice League, where he got Green Lantern's ring. He could hardly put it on his finger because it was a nub or something. I've never seen that in the comic books. Like Brian said, he was always like that white collar crime, doing a lot of jewels and all that kind of stuff. That kind of slick stuff. But the way
I mean, look, that's what his family. His family is a rich family.
Stuff.
Cobblepot.
You know, he comes from Cobblepot, and you know they're like high society people. So you know it would make sense why he would do high society crime. You know, stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see where we at. Comic books are ever changing. Oh yeah, we gotta stop with the idea that these characters have remained the same. Yeah,
good point.
Which is fine.
That's a slippery slope. So I'm gonna say, in this character has changed a lot throughout the comic books.
I want to come with
Batman has changed a lot throughout the years.
Yes, but I'm also thinking about my Marvel stuff and T'Challa, and also I'm not just going to go a blanket statement without me just really thinking about that thing. I'm just going to say we'll see. I'm not going to, you know, it changes. Some characters change, storylines change, but not all characters change. Like I'm still not okay. I'm not going to go in there.
I mean, even with that, T'Challa wasn't the T'Challa we get now from when he was first introduced. You know what I mean? That character changed a lot.
Not really. So
he was a criminal. Wasn't he a bad guy? Wasn't he like in the original first when he showed up with the black
in the Fantastic Four one?
Fantastic
Hell
Four?
no. No, he was from Wakanda and he was the king and he was that.
Yeah, I never
He
known to
was
be a
definitely
bad
not
guy.
a criminal.
Yeah.
I didn't like that storyline where they let the white guy took the mantle for a while. I don't know if that's how it run. Not because he was white, but like, it just wasn't a good storyline. It wasn't interesting. I was like,
I mean, whenever you put somebody else under the mask, it's never good. That's for anything. When you put other characters under the mask of what they're supposed to be, it's never great.
I don't know, man.
It's always temporary, and it's always just
when Dick Grayson plays Batman. I ain't mad at that storyline.
It's not bad, but again, it's temporary. Super temporary, especially he don't want to do it. On top of that, he never wants to put out the cowl on, but he knows he has to. But I do like Dick Grayson as Batman because he hates being Batman. So, but
I went to comic book store today and I saw a storyline where Wolverine has the symbiote. I was like,
yeah,
I remember that one.
How is that going to be?
You could get anything with symbiote.
So it could never die if you get a symbiote.
Let's see.
Are you pronouncing that word?
One of the 4 first families of Gotham. Who's that? The Cobblepots?
Cobblepots, yes.
Yeah. Oh, and then I missed out on the Abathorian Alliance.
Yeah. Did y'all see that the new preview?
So we actually did a trailer reaction to both of those. We did it offline. We're actually going to pull them up.
Yeah. I was going to put one out today, but I didn't want to drown out the Silo because the Silo was doing pretty well. So Brave New World and Thunderbolts.
Definitely ready to see it now, buddy. I was already ready, but I'm ready to see it now.
It looked good. The Captain America one, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Captain America looks awesome.
It looked really good.
Yeah. So I like the way Thunderbolts looks. So. Robin is Red Hood.
Yeah. You exactly what I was about to say about Dick Grayson made a great Batman. He did, because it's also he didn't want it, and I think whenever a character is forced to do something they don't want to do, especially when it's a good guy doing it because he has to do it to keep doing the good guy stuff. It's always
good storyline.
Yeah, like whenever Superman is replaced by his son, it's like never as
John
good.
sucks.
Kind of boring. Yeah, because he sucks and he wants it. Like, he wants to be Superman.
I want to be the best. Oh, you suck so much. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Watch that be Kal-El's favorite. I love John. Like, okay, sure. Okay.
John's the curly hair one, right? On the one that had power first time, right? He gets on my nerves so bad.
He's a whole bitch.
Damn.
Tell me how you really feel.
Seriously.
I'm joking, boy. That came out of nowhere.
Well, Brian is Simba, though. I'm about to recast.
Nah, I'm 40. Can't be Simba.
Nah, no. And then we got Tony in the
house.
What's up, Tony?
So, Tony.
He does have that lion look.
I do have a mane. But it'd be more like Mufasa.
Oh, there you go. He's got a point. He goes, I'm Kyle, not Jonathan.
Jonathan. You're 100% right. That's touche.
Exactly.
Touche. I like it. But we're sitting here. We might as well watch a trailer. Oh, I guess we should close this one out and then.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be a pain in the ass to edit because I got to edit 2 videos.
Man. You got this.
Oh, yeah. We got like 30 minutes in the middle where the stream got cut out.
Call says, Brand, don't be talking about the family. Also, talk about whatever I goddamn well please.
And also, I'm
pretty sure he's not scared of Mama Bear. Mama Bear will be on his side, and you will have to watch out.
You start doing all this and. Brand's okay. Leave him alone.
Okay.
Good night, Kenny.
Good night, buddy.
Yeah, have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming in. I know we got to get Kenny on one of the shows too. He's
like
killing it. Make
literally,
sure you guys go check out Kenny Spark.
Yeah.
I say it every week. We do. We got so many good friends, and we need to bring them on.
Absolutely.
You pulling up the trailers? Because I don't know if I.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to close out.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, yeah, let's close it out real quick. Cool. So that's our thoughts and our like full kind of breakdown of the season finale of Joker. Jesus. We keep talking about Joker of the Penguin season 1. Because I think now it is confirmed that we are getting a season 2. So we were talking full spoilers, all that fun stuff. I want to give a shout out to Danny. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us, talking the Penguin. Where can they find you at if they want to
find me on the Road to Wisdom on Mondays and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find me on the Hangout on Guy Scar's channel, the Basco Scenario on Wednesdays at 8. Storms Live on Sundays at 7, and wherever else people invite me to. But those are my main 3 hangouts.
Cool. Yeah. So make sure you go check out Danny. I'll put some of those links down in the description. Go subscribe to him and get some more Danny in your stream. You will
Get some knowledge in your life.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
But I have.
Hey, going through the walk with you as you talk about all the time, as you're going through your journey, you're just talking about that. So that's what you go through your journey. You can get some information from Danny. I watch his shows.
Cool. But we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. So leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode. Let us know what you think about this show so far. By the end, any thoughts and where do you want to see the Penguin going forward in the Batman universe? But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we appreciate everyone in the replay and everyone in the live chat. Stick around, you guys, because we're gonna move on to our next topic.
By the way, now that each episode of Penguin's available in its entirety, I feel like I'm probably gonna rewatch the entire thing. Maybe dedicate one of these days soon to just rewatching the entire thing.
It's really good. You really
last 2 episodes. I don't know about the whole thing. The last 2, most definitely.
I enjoy Vic. I enjoy what they did with him. I enjoy what they, kind of did.
I said Penguin.
Penguin.
I know I said Joker instead of Penguin. The Penguin.
Brand, would you like better, this or interview?
That's a good question.
Oh, we didn't answer the other one. Go ahead, answer that one, and I got another one.
I'm gonna have to say that I liked this a little bit more. I think it kind of did a little more of the unexpected. I kind of knew what I was getting as a reader of the Anne Rice books. I kind of knew what I was getting with Interview with the Vampire, but this kind of subverted my expectations because I thought this was going to be solid. As someone who really loves the Batman movie, it's probably my favorite live action Batman movie. So I was looking forward to more world building, but what this really surprised me with was, like I've said before, the character building that it did, and the investment with a the investment in a very, very bad person.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. And, I was even surprised with, I expected a great performance out of Colin Farrell, but Kristen Milioti really blew me away, and just the vibe of the show. And it's something that kind of constantly kept me hooked.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But I thought it was impressive in the sense that I was invested in and encouraging the success of a very bad dude. That's what I really enjoyed the most about it.
I really don't know who's gonna. I believe Tulsa King, man. If y'all haven't watched that,
I've seen Tulsa King.
I've seen Tulsa King.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know who's gonna win the nod if they go head to head. Because I mean, Sylvester Stallone, man, he's killing it. To me, he's killing that. Colin Farrell, of course, kill it. But if I'm being honest, the actor that played Lestat, man, he stole the scene. I don't know who he is.
Kills it. He's so good. He is Lestat. I'm like,
so I don't know why he didn't get nominated. He should have won something.
You know, after seeing him, you know, from the first several episodes he was in, you know, I forgot all about Tom Cruise and Stuart Townsend.
Yeah.
You know,
usually the movies are better than the TV show, but I would watch this.
I think the TV show is is a much better format for the works of Anne Rice. You know, you could do it a lot more justice. And granted, there were changes as with any adaptation, but I thought they worked to the advantage of the show. I thought, and I'm like, I'm waiting hand and foot on season 3, man. I'm really excited. When I heard they were adapting Vampire Lestat and it's going to be glam rocker Lestat telling his side of the story.
Hope it's better than the movie. I did not like.
That movie was trash. That movie was trash. That movie was such trash. The only good thing that came out of it was the soundtrack was pretty solid, and Aaliyah for the limited screen time that she had was pretty decent as Akasha, I thought. I thought Stuart Townsend was fine as Lestat, but kind of looking back, it kind of felt like at times he was kind of overreading some of his lines, whereas Sam Reed, it just feels a lot more naturalistic and effortless when it comes to his take on Lestat. I think Tom Cruise was fine, even though he's not really what I would associate with the way Lestat was described in the novels, but he did his thing. But Sam Reed just really embodies that for me, and I'm looking forward to seeing him more centralized in season 3. And the music, I'm looking forward to hearing the music.
Oh yeah,
because I heard they've already recorded I forgot where I read this, and I'm not sure how much legitimacy there is behind this, but I heard they've already recorded 2 albums worth of music for it. And Sam Reed's going to be obviously doing the singing this time, rather than Jonathan Davis's voice coming out of Stuart Townsend's mouth.
Yeah, I mean, we already heard one song, right? I think they released it at Comic-Con this past year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with what you guys said. I still go Interview with the Vampire, especially the first season. I thought that was probably one of the best things I've ever seen on TV, period. Ever. I don't think I've seen a better portrayal of, but in the chemistry I've never seen anything like that on TV. And as much as it made me uncomfortable in some things, I think it's good to make some make me feel uncomfortable. I think there's some things that just did, but I feel like this is
really
good. And it's the better complete. More people are going to enjoy it overall. Yeah. But I just enjoy what they did with Interview with the Vampire.
And Louis really grew on me.
Yeah, I thought the route the update they went with him really worked to the advantage of the show. Like I said, we just need to do TV show adaptations of novels rather than movies. Just do it that way.
It gives you more character building, more time.
More character building. You can do it more justice. You know, I thought
that trial that's one of the craziest things I've ever seen on TV.
Yeah. I think it sucks that Anne Rice didn't live to see this version of it, because I know she was notoriously unhappy with the Queen of the Damned movie and basically thought the Interview movie, I think she thought was decent enough,
but it's not the way she was going to go with it.
Yeah, no, she didn't love it. She was just like, oh, okay, kind of. It was okay.
Yeah, they're really just crushing it, and I'm really excited to see where they go next and how far they go. But yeah, I'm Oh, I can't wait for season 3. When I heard they were doing when I heard that they were doing Vampire Lestat and they came out with that like glam rocker style logo with the number 3, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know Brian said last time he was talking that they're not good things on TV, man, but
No, I mean,
you
I love
said-
Silo. I love From. I
you said on the
love.
network.
I'm going to enjoy watching. What's coming out on Sunday?
Dune
Dune.
Prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't Cobra Kai on Friday?
Shit, I think so.
Cobra Kai is on Friday.
I think it's coming out. Yeah. It's
I'm
coming
gonna
out.
tell you,
Season
it's a
2,
sleeper,
part
man.
2.
That doggone Rescue High Surf and Matlock is sleepers. I'm telling you.
I heard Matlock is amazing. I've heard from multiple people that Matlock is
like
amazing.
Kathy Bates is killing it, buddy. It's a whole. It ain't that
Yeah.
crazy country South thing. It's something totally different. And man, she's killing it.
Yeah. I mean, she's a great actress, so
Yeah, Kathy Bates is class in everything she shows up in.
I don't know what you're talking about. She's the scariest woman alive.
Misery. Well, I did not
Yeah,
like her in
Misery.
Misery.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reason why I sleep with one eye open now.
Ras, what other TV show you guys want to see make within this universe, the Batman universe?
You know, I wouldn't mind if they moved forward with this rumored Arkham Asylum show. I think that could be cool.
It could be.
We've
already seen Magpie in there, and that's
we've seen Magpie in there. You know, I would have to see a second Batman movie to kind of get a gauge for you know, maybe new characters and new routes that they establish in that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind an Arkham series. I almost said like do something kind of centering on like Gordon or GCPD, but I feel like that might be too much of a repeat of Gotham.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what that is.
Do you think it's a missed opportunity they didn't tie in the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix Joker to this world?
No, because
at the end of it,
especially with the timeline of that Joker, because it took place in like the early 80s. So if this is taking place in present day, that would make the Joaquin Phoenix Joker about like 70, 80 years old.
Yeah.
But no,
couldn't they say, well, not in this one, but don't you think some of those chemicals that he fell into kind of
preserved them?
Yeah. Because
you just get it all the way until they killed him.
As Batman gets older, the Joker always seems to remain the same to me.
Yeah.
Even in the comic books, I never seen like a really old Joker, like old man Joker. I've never seen that.
You know, honestly,
I don't know.
Talk about a show that I would love to see. I would really love to see Deadly Duo.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's gonna be a long time, but that would be
Batman and Joker fighting together.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be fine if this if the Reeves universe kind of gives Joker a rest, or just kind of keeps him more kind of relegated. Granted, they won't, because it's the Joker. Everyone knows the Joker
is synonymous with Batman.
Yeah, but I think there's enough characters, especially ones that would fit into this, you know, more grounded detective noir crime drama universe, or that you could kind of have him as a background figure for.
Isn't the Joker also fit into that narrative?
He does, but you know,
he doesn't have powers. He doesn't have any supernatural anything.
He does, but you know,
that's the way who he is.
He does, but you know,
you have to wait till he becomes Batman, though. The real, like Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. So you know, I'd hope a sequel would have perhaps someone like Victor Zsasz. I think would be great. I think, like we said earlier, Court of Owls would be really, really cool.
They had a chance to do Victor Zsasz. They really did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Killing Victor, I think that ends that.
They could have aged. They could have fast forward Penguin season 2, maybe 8 or 9 years, he become Victor. When we see him, different haircut, he wearing the twin holster guns. Done stop the speech impediment stuff. They could have did that. I got a question for you, Brian, if you don't mind.
No.
Do you think James Gunn will try to tackle the Batman who laughs?
No.
That's too far.
Yeah.
And because they're doing the whole
now.
Bat family, because they're doing the Bat family, I think they're going to skip a lot of that. You can't really do that and bring an entire Bat family in. I think they're going to get an older Batman. I think you're going to get a more mature Batman, and the storyline. We kind of already know what the storyline is going to be. So I think we're going. Actually, I think they focus more on Damian than they focus on everyone else.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna do the trailer?
Yeah.
We're in Michigan.
Yeah, we better hop into it.
Yeah. Literally have it up.
All right. Well, which trailer is this one? Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. That's what he's been asking.
For sure got to do Mission Impossible. All right. Yeah. We'll watch this and then we'll talk if you guys still want to stay on for a little bit longer.
I ain't never seen this, but I want to watch it.
All right. Move things around real quick. All right. Cool. All right. What is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tink Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, Brian Man Brandon, and we have a special guest with us, Danny from Road to Wisdom, and a few other shows. So appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us tonight. But right now, we are going to check out this Mission Impossible trailer that just dropped earlier today. The Final Reckoning. Is it the final movie? I don't know.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Lord, let it be.
So let's check it out, and then we'll discuss it. Oop, my bad. Good.
Our lives are not defined by any one action. Our lives are the sum of our choices. Everything you are, everything you've done, has come to this.
When the need for certainty is absolute and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him.
Should he choose to accept?
For every life you tried to save,
You gambled millions more.
and now the fate of every living soul on earth is your responsibility.
That's the pattern, isn't it? You refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold close.
You've always been on the right side, brother. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
And that's why I think this is the last movie.
It is always the last movie until it makes several times its budget back.
He's getting older.
Mm-hmm. You can't keep doing them doggone stunts forever.
You can't keep on going. I think
That's
he's not 50.
Tom Cruise. Age.
Yeah,
He's 62.
Ooh, 62
Exactly.
years old.
He
Ooh.
can't continue to do this. I think that this is in. This is the end. This is a summation of everything they've done.
What they should do is pass the torch to his younger son or something. That's what I would do.
If they're going to make Hugh Jackman play Wolverine until he's 90 years old, you know.
But Tom Cruise,
Yeah, you
has
can
a
put
lot of
muscle
epic
up
characters.
suits and stuff. You can't do all that crazy stuff he doing.
Yeah, because he likes to do his own stunts and all that.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
running all over the damn place. You can't do that when you break your hip. You know, like, come on.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman is 6 years younger than him too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think he dies. I think he dies in this one.
I
He
think they all-
dies. You think they all die? There's got to be one or two.
I
to
think Vin
survive.
Rames is definitely dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
outlived your usefulness.
Yeah. But yeah, Tom Cruise, I think, dies. Yeah, I think he dies deactivating the submarine kind of thing. We got to remember, this is technically part 2 of the last film.
Of
They
Dead
just
Wrestling.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the title.
What exactly is he? I never got that. Is he a CIA operative? What exactly is his
IMF,
IMF?
Impossible
What's
Mission Force is the name of it.
Okay, all right. That
Yeah.
changes how much I pay attention to it.
Mhm.
I lost interest like 4 movies ago.
It feels very, very ending. And it needs it. It's at a time where you've already overstayed your welcoming,
Mhm.
welcome. And I think now this is a time where you can end it and feel like it's the proper end to the story. And
Mhm.
why not do it now? Why not do it then? And I think this is it. I really believe this is it. You know, when you
Trying to get
you're
that Fast and Furious
63
magic, man.
I mean, 2025, where he'll be 63 years old when this movie drops.
Yep.
And then if you want to do another, you talking about 65, you can't
Well-
CGI a dude just running.
Well, Denzel and Liam Neeson, they still hanging in there.
I'm not saying it's the end of his movie career.
Yeah, he's still
No,
going to get an actor.
I'm saying Denzel and Liam are action.
Yeah, Denzel, old school, slowly broke your finger and killed you, messed up. Liam Neeson had a lot of guns. Tom Cruise is running around, jumping off cliffs and stuff. I think he could do more as a different character, but I think this is the final Mission Impossible.
Mhm.
Denzel at 69. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. But Equalizer was what, his last action film?
that's
You know,
what he said.
and he sat in a chair and smashed somebody's face up.
Well, isn't he scheduled
Yeah,
to
well,
be
He's in Gladiator.
the bad guy in MCU movie? Dormammu?
Yeah,
I
but
think it's a rumor.
he doesn't have to be an action star to be Dormammu.
No, I'm just saying. Isn't he? That's the articles I read that he is pretty much confirmed he's going to be Dormammu, the human version of him. You haven't heard that?
But doesn't mean he has to be an action part of it. He can be talking about. He can be threatening. Denzel, you believe he's gangster. You believe he's gangster.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I think that works for him. I just think that this is Tom Cruise's chance to not be running around anymore. He can choose a different way to go about his career. He has range, so he can maybe start finishing some of these series.
Yeah.
Well, I heard they're doing another Top Gun.
Mhm.
And that doesn't require a lot of it. Yeah, I heard that. It's not confirmed, but I heard the rumor.
Me
Another
too.
Top Gun.
What would be?
I mean, I didn't even think that what they would do for this one, but it'll probably be just was it Maverick or?
I think that they kill him. He dies.
He starts killing himself off in all his franchises.
And just kill yourself off. Let's go.
Jeez. Yeah.
So wasn't he in Reacher too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did 2 movies.
Yeah. Not the best version of Reacher, but
Oh, I like the one on TV. Alan Richmond and his name.
Alan
Right.
Richardson.
I like him.
oh, he's way better. Way better. But
This great.
this one,
This was very entertaining and made you feel like it kind of pulled at your heartstring. Like this is it.
the music. I think the music set a different tone than other things I've seen. Because usually it's the song, the same song, the Mission Impossible song they always play, different variations of it. This felt very epic, kind of grand, like this is it. It's done.
Visually,
It's
it was good.
Always done until it makes quadruple its budget back.
I think what Ghost Protocol, I believe that one was supposed to be his last one, when they were done with the franchise, and then what? They made 5 more after that.
It's different saying that at 50 than at 62.
That's true.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The 44-year-old version is way different than the 54-year-old version, Danny.
Yeah.
Two totally different men.
I can see him maybe doing a prequel, so you keep the same character, but now you just get a younger actor.
It's not him.
That's not Tom Cruise. Still the same character. I mean, you could do stuff like that.
The way they should have passed off Indiana Jones to Shia LaBeouf, whatever his name is, they should pass it off to whoever they're going to play. That's how I would do it.
Good.
If you want to keep the franchise alive. If not, then like Brian said, man, go off into the sunset.
Jeez.
Okay. So yeah, he broke his leg in the 4th one, jumping off the highest building in the world.
Like, why do you need to do that? At 62, you don't heal the same way.
No.
Yeah.
End up dead.
Exactly.
Yeah. I did hear this one costs a lot of money too. I don't know if it was
$400 million. So they have to make $1.2 billion to make a profit. Nah.
I don't know if it's that high, but I did hear it's a lot more than.
Can you believe that? I mean, I think I can, especially if I told you this is my final movie. They'll go all in for that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised The Rock and Tom Cruise haven't done a movie together. I don't know if either of them have the ego to handle each other.
$400 million.
Wow.
Yep.
The 4th most expensive movie ever made.
Wow.
So has any of the Mission Impossibles made $1 billion?
No.
But if it's Tom Cruise's last movie,
the only thing though is the last one. Was it what was the last one called? Day of Reckoning, whatever.
Dead Reckoning.
Dead Reckoning.
That one didn't make any money. It did not do well in the box
I
office.
I think it went against somebody though, didn't it? It did go against a more popular movie.
I can't.
I can't think what it was.
I think it wasn't it Barbie and Oppenheimer. I think.
Yeah, it was. It was right.
Yeah, right.
Oppenheimer.
Yep. Yeah.
Dead Reckoning made $570.6 million.
That's not bad.
How much?
Over 570.
What was the budget?
I don't know, but if this is telling you that this is the last one, why wouldn't you just say I'll go all in? Budget was $291 million.
So it barely
it probably made $100 million.
It make about $700 million to make a profit because it isn't the formula 3 times more than what
I thought it was like almost double because you have what it costs to make the movie, and then you have your marketing budget, which is usually about another $200 million. So if it made over $500 million, it probably made $80 million.
I always heard it's 3 times whatever your budget is to be profitable.
That'd be a lot. 3 times is a lot.
Because good luck to Captain America braving the world. They would have to make $1 billion just to break even at that point, or just to make a profit. But
Brave,
because I think that was I think it's at 350.
Yes, at 350.
Brave New World. Yeah,
Brave New World budget.
Yeah, so the
375.
375. Damn, it keeps going up. All those reshoots keep costing more. Collector said I heard each part costs $200 million. It all depends, because the budget of the film is different from the marketing, but then you have the marketing costs, and a movie like this, I mean, we're getting a trailer. This is what coming out in May, right? So
it's going to be out the same day as the Lilo and Stitch remake.
Okay, yeah. So, and this is, this is the first teaser we're getting for this movie. That's coming out in May, which means they're gonna put a buttload of money into the marketing.
If you're doing it 9 months early, great,
So is it 6?
May, this is November. Oh my God, it's November now.
Yeah. So either way, it's still a long time. Like Brandman said, like there's another movie that's coming out at the same time, Lilo and Stitch, and all we get is like I think we got 2 screenshots of that.
We've
We
heard.
already got a trailer for this. Yeah, we heard about it. So
Hey, Brave New World might make $1 billion because it's not going up against anything. I'm pulling up movies now, and there's nothing on there that I remotely see can touch it.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Only thing I see, the Bridget Jones, whatever. Nobody want. I know they ain't gonna make $1 billion.
I don't know, man. Brandman might go a couple times. I don't know. We'll see. He likes Bridget Jones.
Bridget Jones.
He has his own tissue box. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
It's called Mad About the Boy. Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy.
Yeah, but we said Travis said when they were showing all the trinkets from the previous films, I was waiting for them to show the goat crap Vin Rames stepped into in the I don't man, you know what Mission Impossible 2 was that like 30 years ago at this point?
Yes.
2000.
Was it 2000 Mission Impossible?
Holy shit, I was joking. Like 24 it was 24 years ago.
So the first one was in 1996.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Holy crap.
So almost 30 years ago for Mission Impossible. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So because that during this trailer, I know they showed a bunch of different stuff from the previous movies, which makes it even seem more like it's gonna be the final one when you start reminiscing about everything that built up to this moment. So we'll see. But yeah. You guys got anything else with this one?
No, I just wanted to make sure. But yeah,
checked it out.
He said that all the people that are still alive from all the other ones are still going to be somewhere in this movie. So it seems like a culmination of his Mission Impossible universe. So
yeah, if I'm calling here, if we get Rebecca Ferguson in this movie, then this is for sure the last one, because you can't kill somebody off in the movie before and then bring them back, like, and it just continues. Like, no, it's got to be a reason. It's going to be done.
It's the multiverse, bro. Do anything in there.
He's really Iron Man.
Hey, we've been waiting for it.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us, and checking out this trailer, chit chatting about everything up with it. But leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Again, shout out to Danny. Check him over on Road to Wisdom, Chaos Central, and a few other places. We'll put links in the description. So appreciate you, Danny, coming in, hanging out with us. But if you are watching live, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. Cool. Oh man.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna have to bounce. It's about 1:30 here where I'm at.
1:15, yeah.
And we're probably gonna.
I definitely enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming down.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, take it easy. Later.
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, it crapped out in the middle there for a little bit.
No, we know it's true. It's your fault.
Should we do the What If trailer? I still haven't
That's
watched it.
I already got it up. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I take that back. I seen one part that Allison, I'm drawing a blank out her name, Allison Seeley. She posted on her. Was it? She has like 3 names. I'm drawing a blank.
Allison Seeley Smith.
Smith, yes. I saw her. I reposted it on her Instagram. She reposted our post of it. So we're in her stories, which is awesome.
That's so cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Go over there, check it out.
It's all because of Brand Man getting that signature.
Yeah, right.
I was like, no, you gotta do it, man. You gotta go. He's like, yeah, she go do it. Yeah, let's go do it. Worked out so well. That was cool.
All right, Collector. Appreciate you coming in, man, hanging out with us. I know you asked the question and Toxic asked the question. We'll probably save that for Thursday show because we'll probably watch the trailer and then call it a night.
Oh, we definitely call it a night. I got about 8 more minutes of me.
Yeah, yeah. So let's get this one going. Oh, wrong one. All right. Let's do it. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to check out the new trailer for What If Season 3, the final season of What If. It drops in about a month.
Yeah.
5 weeks or something.
Which,
like
me being stupid, I didn't even realize this was coming out this year. For whatever reason, I thought we were going to have to wait an extra year. I don't know why I thought that or why I was getting my wires so crossed. But anyway.
Well, they haven't really promoted it. This is the first trailer, and it's coming out in like a month. So,
Oh, wow.
you know,
I'm not even mad
6 weeks.
because I love What If.
yeah, like 6 weeks or so. Yeah. So, but yeah, let's check it out because I haven't seen it yet. Then let's talk about it. All right, let's go.
Let's begin. Up for an adventure?
Always.
To understand, you must learn to see.
What exactly are you proposing?
It's showtime.
Here we go!
Howard, are you sure you can fly this?
Are you kidding? I'm a duck. I was born to fly. Strap in.
Oh, move over.
If we all go down, the world will be left defenseless.
Moon Knight?
We have. We may not get another one. Let's finish.
Oh, we're good to go.
What?
No way. Oh.
Assemble.
No.
Dude.
Oh, that's wild. I need that.
Light them up now.
This is where your story ends. With some mysteries, the only answer is what if.
Maybe it's time that we called in some help. I am Storm.
Dude.
The thunder.
Yeah.
I almost teared up watching that, man. What you talking about? This is-
All right.
Wow. That was wild.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Mhm. A lot to unpack that I am very, very excited about.
That's only 8 episodes though. Like,
Are we getting the
They showed us a
22nd,
lot.
23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th?
You know, I bet they'll do what
They
they've been doing and put probably like the first 2 or 3 episodes out on the 22nd.
Last year, they did one every day.
They-
one a day.
Wait, they did do one every day. I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
What if they did one a day?
That's probably their best course of action this time. I hope.
I hope they do that.
Mhm.
I think they're gonna drop it all at once though. I think they're just gonna drop it all at once.
It would make it would feel natural at this point since you know, because I think like season 1, what they put like the first 2 episodes out and then it was one every week. Last year, you're absolutely right, Brian. I forgot about that. It was a new episode every day. I could see them dropping it all at once this time.
Yeah. I feel like they're kind of like 8 episodes. We're just gonna be done with this. It's the last season.
Mhm.
Here you go. Which I wouldn't be mad. I kind of want it
Mhm.
all at once or daily. If they do
Mhm.
weekly, I'll be a little bit more on edge for
Mhm.
8 weeks, you know.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
do have
All right.
to.
What If begins streaming December 22nd, Disney Plus, with a
Yeah.
new episode debuting daily for 8 days.
Okay,
Like they did last year.
good. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I'm good with
At
that.
this point, it was coming daily, but yeah, it makes sense between the Christmas and New Year's holiday to be the only thing to talk about every single day.
And fun fact, I had actually on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I got my dad into this show last year.
Nice.
So and after we had caught up on season 2, we went back and watched the entirety of season 1. My dad really liked it, so he'll be happy to hear about this. But yeah, I love What If. You know, it's Marvel's answer to the Twilight Zone. And I do kind of respect that they know when to end it, even though they could go on for seasons and seasons and seasons if they really wanted to. Like they say, the possibilities are endless with What If. But I kind of respect the fact that they know when to pump the brakes. But this looks amazing. We're getting Moon Knight. We're getting more Shang-Chi. Freaking Storm, the money shot at the end.
Dude, they created
like a freaking Voltron. Like, of course I need to get it. Like, I got a Megazord and a Voltron. Like, I need my Avengers Tron, whatever the hell they want to call it. Like, that thing was awesome.
I think the idea of Avengers Assemble, meaning creating a Voltron,
Literal.
that's unbelievable. And then Storm, the Goddess of Thunder, is incredible. It really is.
Yeah. Were those like Moon Knight like mechs at midway through the trailer or something? Like
there was a Moon Knight mech, but I think there was also Captain America mech, and like it was like all the like Avengers have their own mechs, you know. So it was like that's wild.
Yeah, I'm happy we're finally getting more Moon Knight. Always loved that character, so yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited. I was very surprised to hear that the other day. I'm like, my stupid ass thought we were gonna have to wait another year for the next season for whatever reason.
I'm so in love, honestly. That trailer just like really. I mean, I'm so excited.
Same. Yeah, I can't wait for this. I really cannot wait. I absolutely love What If. It's one of my favorite post Endgame things to come out of Marvel. I just really like the idea of it, and I just really liked where they've gone with it. And to see Storm and to hear what's clearly Allison Seeley Smith voicing her.
Yep. Because that's the only reason I knew. Yeah, you have to. You have to with her.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But that's how I saw. I'm like, oh, there's a trailer out, and I saw her posting just that end clip, obviously. And I'm like, oh, that's epic. That was pretty cool. You know, having the hammer, Thor's hammer, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Storm, Goddess of Thunder. Let's go.
Yeah. But this is gonna be a lot of fun. So we'll obviously we're gonna review it and talk about it. You know, when it all gets dropped. If not sooner, because what, December? So December 22nd is a Sunday. So yeah, so by that Monday, the 30th, all of them will be out. We'll talk about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You know, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, come and join us when we talk about What If, and plus everything else nerdy. We talk all the, you know, TV shows, movies, sometimes some comics and stuff like that. So make sure you guys join us, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this video of the reaction of What If. But we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us. And if you are watching live, stick around because we're gonna finish things off for the night.
No promises. No promises that I'll wait a whole week of What If.
What do you mean? So I posted this because I saw it. I'm like, let's go Queen and Goddess, and then she reposted it on Instagram. I mean, she was doing like everyone's like reaction to it, so because so many people were just hyped about it. So I just thought it was kind of cool. Yeah. Oh shit.
Sounds amazing. I am done.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If they do one a day, that's not bad.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get it. This was a crazy night with
A lot.
streams messing up and yeah. Oh man. But if you are still hanging out with us tomorrow, we're gonna be dropping the trailer reactions for Falcon, not Falcon, Thunderbolts and Captain America. You know, so yeah. But cool. I think that's it. I'm tired. I'm super tired. My eyes are like getting heavy. Yeah. But we appreciate everyone coming in. Marvel should make that mecha cannon. Just make it a toy. I don't even care if it's canon. I want a toy of that. Like, I need to add it to my collection over here. So, like, yes. What if versus Creature Commandos? Storm with Momir. Yep. Yeah. Let the king sleep. Yeah, all of us are about to.
We're all going to nap because it's over for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to bed.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. Appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Yeah, and everyone sticking out with all the technical issues. Appreciate all you guys. Also, shout out to Cleves. I didn't get a shout out. He renewed his membership, so appreciate you, Cleves, for that. But cool.
We're definitely gonna do something special because I was telling the guys today for our members. We're gonna do a Christmas party or something like that. Something like a nice Christmas party for our members. So that's going to happen.
I like that. So cool. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we will see you guys on Thursday. You know, some more trailers and stuff like that. So cool. See you guys on Thursday.
See you guys. All right.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.